On this week's episode of What's Up Weekly, new words get added to the dictionary, and I bet they're different than what you're expecting.
Yeah, and find out why students spared freezing cold waters this past weekend, all for fun. What's Up Weekly starts now. Hello and welcome to this week's episode of What's Up Weekly. I'm Sierra Hignite.
And I'm Sheila Riley. Do you remember the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge? How about the hashtags to support a great cause on social media? Well, this past weekend, another challenge was added to the mix. What's Up Weekly's reporter, Amelia Miles, gave us a closer look at the annual Polar Plunge.
Alpha Sigma Alpha in Special Olympics Indiana put on their annual Polar Plunge here at our own Assembly Hall. This event raises money to go towards Special Olympics activities and funds.
This is our second annual event, and we've raised more money and had more people participate, so I'd say it's successful.
This event is a part of the Campus Challenge. The Campus Challenge Award goes to the campus that raises the most funds for Special Olympics Indiana during this plunge season. Students and locals had to at least raise $75 to take a jump into a freezing pool. I am here at Assembly Hall where students are taking a jump for a good cause for the annual Polar Plunge. This specific event raised just under $30,000 for Special Olympics Indiana. Last year, Purdue won the Campus Challenge for raising the most money. Since it's too early to tell, it will be a showdown between many universities in the state of Indiana to see who donates the most.
I came to support Special Olympics. I work professionally with people with intellectual disabilities and really value the program. My friend Denise here, she does bowling, and so it's just a really good program.
Most came in their bathing suits, but others came in very unique costumes. Superman and Wonder Woman made an appearance to show their support for this good cause. For What's Up Weekly, I'm Amelia Miles.
To donate to this cause, go to firstgiving.com and type in Polar Plunge 2017 Bloomington.
The basketball team isn't the only one who can pack Assembly Hall. Bryan filled the house last Friday night with his sold-out concert, which is just an early stop for him on his Kill the Lights tour. After his opening acts, Brett Eldridge and Adam Craig warmed up the crowd, Bryan started his performance with a pretty big announcement.
Oh, by the way, we're filming the video for Fast right here tonight.
The artist also said that they recorded more footage for the Fast video around campus before the concert. Fans returned the favor by giving Bryan his own pair of candy striped pants to wear throughout the rest of his tour to remember his time at IU. Just in the month of February, more than 1,000 new words have been added to the dictionary. We were surprised to see that a lot of these words were slang terms that we use every day. What's Up Weekly reporter Sarah Beckel went to sample gates to see if students could identify the slang that made it into the dictionary.
Merriam-Webster just added more than 1,000 new words to its dictionary this month, from words like binge watch to weak sauce, because just as our English language grows, so does our dictionary. I wanted to quiz students on campus to see if they can guess what words actually made it this month. So which of these words actually made it to the dictionary? Turned, on fleek, or throw shade?
On fleek. Definitely turn.
Turn, okay.
I would say fleek.
Turned?
I think turn.
I'll say on fleek.
Turn.
I might say on fleek.
Fleek.
You want to try again?
Really?
Yes.
Really? Oh my gosh.
Yeah. That's crazy.
But that's like
But
so
everyone's
new.
always
Really?
now in the
That's so
dictionary,
funny.
yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, take a guess.
Throw shade.
Throw shade. Ding, ding, ding. We have a winner.
It seems like the majority of students didn't know which word was added to the dictionary, but at least now we know that throwing shade is officially part of the dictionary. And spring break is just around the corner, and if you're like me, packing the right outfits is essential. Luckily, Sheila's here with Megan Crane from Posh Prime to help us figure out what we need to put in our suitcase. Sheila?
So Megan, when you think of spring break packing, what's the first thing that you absolutely have to have in your bag?
The first thing I look for in my closet is versatile pieces that I can wear day and night, and something that you could probably wear twice.
Ooh.
So this is a denim dress from Madewell. You could wear it different ways. You could belt it, wear it with whatever shoes you want, sneakers, wedges, like flats, whatever, heels even. And then you could throw on like a cute bomber jacket with it. So that's pretty easy.
Yeah, and then also for nighttime, what is your favorite thing to sort of do, maybe day and night or just a nighttime look?
Actually both. So the dress actually can go for night, but I love this romper, just a floral romper, but you can actually wear it during the day too and just dress it down with sneakers. But I love this with like maybe a leather jacket depending on where you're going.
Definitely.
But this could be day or night.
And especially when you can do day and night, that way you can easily pack it in your bag and maybe save some space, which is also...
Maybe. I always overpack.
Definitely. Well, especially with shoes. Shoes can be the toughest thing, I think. They take up so much room in my bag, but they're essential. So what kind of shoes did you bring for us today for a spring break?
So I brought these wedges. They're just like a wedge sandal, simple, not easy to walk in, so you can wear it with jeans, dress, romper, whatever you want. And then I brought these espadrilles too.
Okay.
They lace up your leg. They're from Topshop. They were really cheap, like $60.
Flats are perfect, especially during the day if you're walking around.
Easy to walk in, good with like shorts. So something easy. And then I'd always bring like sneakers and then flip-flops for the pool.
Perfect. Well, speaking of the pool, it's definitely my favorite thing to go to the pool during spring break. Love laying out, love playing in the pool. So I brought some of my swimsuits along today, and I'm wondering if I can get some of your advice on styling them for this spring break.
I always bring lots of swimsuits. That's what I do. I bring like 6. Okay, so for the black one piece, you always have to have a one piece. I know like they used to not be in, but it's literally all I wear anymore.
It's trendy. I love it.
It's so trendy.
I feel like it's flattering on everyone, and you can kind of be like, have your own little style. You can be stylish with it.
Yeah, so with that one pieces, I always just wear like denim shorts or like printed shorts depending on the swimsuit, because you don't really need a top since you already have one.
Yep.
And then with the other swimsuits, I would put like this mesh top over it.
Ooh, I
just
love
something
that. Yeah,
chill
something
that
just
you can
to cover.
still see through.
Yep, especially if you're at a hotel or you're maybe walking in the streets, you want something to kind of
so
cover
you can
you
just
up.
throw something on, and with shorts too, or a cute cover-up, something see-through. I always like something see-through.
Yeah.
Or if I'm really lazy, I just wear a big T-shirt.
There you go. Okay, well that's
because
perfect.
Who cares sometimes?
Exactly. Well, you know, it definitely helps to have options, especially when you go on spring break. So thank you so much for giving us kind of the tips and tricks for this year's spring break. And if you guys need other fashion tips, make sure to follow Megan's blog, Posh Prime. Megan, thanks so much for coming in today.
Thanks for having me.
Coming up, we're breaking down the surprises on this week's Bachelor and giving you a look into the nominees for this year's Oscars. Stay with us.
And it's an honor to be here.
After suffering a season-ending injury in late March,
as you can see behind me,
Welcome back. IU had some unusual visitors to spread kindness all around campus this weekend. To celebrate Random Acts of Kindness Day, the Monroe County Humane Association put on a very special event called Send a Snuggle. A goat named Annie and a pony named Maddie made their way to campus to pass on a snuggle. With a $25 donation, residents were able to send these animals to their loved ones. And if you missed this event, there's no need to worry. You can just send a snuggle next year. And as we get closer to the final rose, there's no surprise that everyone is talking about The Bachelor. Nick Viall is no stranger to the Bachelor fans, seeing as he's been on it multiple times. But instead of finding love, he seems to always find heartbreak.
That's right, Sheila. And this week, one of those heartbreaks made a return to The Bachelor. Nick looked shocked when Andy Dorfman, the first Bachelorette to turn him down, paid him a visit in his hotel room.
Yeah, Sierra, I have to say I was surprised to see that it was Andy, but I wasn't necessarily shocked to see that it was someone from the past season return. We've seen several people come back from the past seasons a lot of times.
Yeah, that seems to happen almost every season, I feel like. But the current Bachelor, Nick, is one of those people who made a surprise visit on Caitlin Bristow's season. So I'm thinking he's going to be okay with Andy showing up.
And get ready to see another familiar face starring in next season.
That's right. Not only is she a crowd favorite from Nick's season, she's also making history by being the first African-American Bachelorette. Jimmy Kimmel announced Rachel Lindsay to be the next Bachelorette.
And it looks like Jimmy Kimmel is not wasting any time before hosting the 89th annual Oscars. La La Land seems to be the talk of the show with 14 nominations.
Yeah, Sheila, the film is tied with the Titanic and All About Eve for the most nominations a film has ever received.
And Lucas Hedges is breaking another record for being the youngest male nominee for a supporting role in Manchester by the Sea. Well, that's what's up this week. Tune in next week for all your local and entertainment news.
And don't forget to follow us on social media, like us on Facebook at IUS TV News, and follow us on Twitter at What's Up Weekly IU. For What's Up Weekly, I'm Sierra Hignite.
And I'm Sheila Riley. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.